let's get started. We want to make the most of your guys' time. We're going to make this short and sweet, but we appreciate you joining our first ever Spinzo Lunch and Learn. This is definitely going to be a continuing theme for us to be able to share with you, our clients, or even prospective clients, some of our best Spinzo features. So we've noticed that across the plethora of clients that we have, all of you guys are very different in the way that you use our platform. And all of you, I would say, candidly, not everyone is using all features to the best of their ability. So we're going to take features, we're going to showcase them in these lunch and learns. We're going to reward you for coming. We're going to give you the opportunity to ask questions. But at the end of the day, the goal is that you're able to take what you learn here and put it into practice with what you're doing on the Spinzo platform. So today we're going to talk about our affiliate technology. I would say this is probably the top feature in Spinzo from a standpoint of efficiency and effectiveness and the ability to really maximize your time and your energy and make effective decisions from the way that you're using our platform. So before we get started, I am Denise Sickenetter. Hopefully all of you know who I am. I lead sales and service for Spinzo, and I will let Emmanuel introduce himself and then we'll jump in.
I'm Emmanuel Almagian. I'm the CEO of Spinzo, and I'm also excited about this session. The affiliate feature is one that I love. It's one that I built, but I love it, and I think it could help a lot of you if you're not using it to its fullest potential yet.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, let's jump in. So we are going to take you through today what affiliate technology is, what are some of the use cases for it, how do you use it? How do you build it? And then the last piece we want to talk about is just the power of the ability to track and the reporting that we provide with regards to affiliates. So first and foremost, what is our affiliate technology? In its simplest form, our affiliate technology is essentially a separate link that is centrally managed in one group. So this separate link, the amazing part about it, the only thing it has to have, the group has to have, is the same pricing. Beyond that, your affiliate links can have different branding. They can be assigned to a different rep. They can have different games. They can, they can have different copy on them. They really can have a lot of different branding elements to them. The only thing really tying them together is that pricing or that offer that you're providing. So as long as those offers are going to be the same, you can use our affiliate technology. Some of the use cases for affiliate technology, number one, efficiency. Having to create an affiliate can take, and we'll show you this, 30 seconds to a minute. I mean, we're talking down and dirty, it can be less than 30 seconds. We can time Emmanuel when he does it later. So streamline building, having to build a group just once and then being able to quickly kind of flow off of that. Number two is tracking. So the great thing about affiliate links, even if you are working with just a singular group, you can give them two separate links because maybe they want to try to start tracking some of their communication channels, and they want you to help them understand, is a Facebook post more efficient or is an email more efficient? You could create separate links for them to be able to track that information. And the last one is fundraising payouts. Maybe you're working with a holistic group, but they want to be able to use different inbound links to track fundraising payouts. So let's say you're working with the American Cancer Society, but they have 3 different teams that are doing, a race for the cure, for example. So we've got Team A, Team B, and Team C. Well, each one of those teams could have their own individual affiliate link, and then that way you could track how the fundraising is happening through those individual links. Emmanuel, what are some of the other use cases?
Yep, a lot of the other use cases are around personalized branding. So a lot of our teams will run a promotion, let's say a theme night, but they want each rep to have a separate landing page for that theme night to get the credit for the sale, but also maybe to have your face and maybe your own information, your own contact information there. So personalized rep links. The old way to do this, and if you don't use Spinzo, is to create completely separate promotions, one for each rep. But that sucks because now if you ever need to make a change, you got to make it a change to all of them. It's going to take you many minutes and hours. With Spinzo, each rep can have their own link. They could upload their own information. One that I really like is highly branded corporate pages. Some of our best clients do over $1 million in corporate ticket revenue because they've created 100 different affiliate links, each being a different company. So one could be Bank of America, one could be Chase, one could be Delta Airlines, FedEx, Dunkin' Donuts, and each one would take you about 30 seconds to build, branded with colors. And if you make those corporate pages really look like the company, they're more apt to sharing it internally instead of just putting it on an intranet page. That's how you go from $100,000 in corporate ticket revenue to $1 million. And we've seen it happen with Spinzo.
Yep.
Finally, another use case is player pages. Some of the leagues we work with, they want their players to get involved in helping to sell the ticket promotions. And so you can create a separate landing page for each player. We did this with Bellator, actually. Each fighter had their own landing page, and the landing page had their photo, may have had a statement from them. You could have a different background video if you want from some past fights or a fight reel. I mean, that's very powerful because now those fighters are sharing their own link and competing to be the fighter that brings the most fans in the door. So lots of different use cases for affiliate. And I just want to stress that this is not a separate copy of offers. If you're making 10 affiliate links, there's simply 10 links that point to the same promotion. Some people misunderstand and think that it's just a copy functionality. That's not what this is. This is powerful because then you could centrally manage that promotion, change pricing, change global information about the game date, and then all your 100 affiliate links are automatically updated with the new information. So very powerful.
To your point, Emmanuel, with the players, beyond players, if that's not a functionality that you could also do, say, cheerleaders, dancers, any sort of influencers too. So if you have those super fans and you want to give them individualized links because maybe they have asked how they continue to help and get more people to your events or to your games, you definitely can do it for influencers as well. So think globally, think big in the way that you can give these individualized links to people and know that they're tracked and you can really maximize efforts.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen now, and we're going to make a few demo examples just so you can see the power of this. So a lot of you are Spinzo clients, so you're familiar with the Spinzo backend. But if not, it might be similar to something else that you've seen. But we're going to jump in and actually make some from scratch. So I'm on the back end of one of our clients, the Sacramento Kings. So we're just going to do some little demo examples on there. So a lot of you are familiar with Spinzo. You have a section called groups, and the Sacramento Kings actually have one called standard group offers. So this is the power of it. A lot of different groups are going to get the exact same pricing with the Sacramento Kings. And so you just build the group once in Spinzo. And with Spinzo, this just takes a few minutes really to make a whole season offer with all your pricing. But once you've spent that few minutes, you're all set. And I think the Sacramento Kings are putting all the games up until December on there now. Once that's done, you can go to the affiliate section up here. It's this little chat bubble icon. And so when we go to the affiliates, you'll see there's already a lot of them in there. Some of them are reps, some of them are companies, groups, schools, and whatnot. And these are just separate links that point to the same standard group offers. And actually, before I do that, I'll actually just show you what that looks like. So the standard group offers is very basic. It has the Sacramento Kings logo. It has a bunch of games in there. You can click on the game. It's got a nice background video to it, and the buyer can proceed and go and buy their tickets. Okay. So now what we're going to do is go and create affiliate links off of the standard group offers. So I'm clicking on the affiliates chat bubble there, and now I'm going to click to make a new one. So let's say this one is going to be for Facebook employees, right? So really, all you have to do is type Facebook ultimately. If there is a rep associated, you can choose the rep who kind of owns that account, and they'll get the credit for it. And ultimately, that's all you need to do if you want to go bare bones. Now Facebook has a link. It's basically the same link that I showed you, but it has Facebook up here. And now anyone that buys this, that rep is going to get credit, and they're going to see the Facebook logo there. So that took about 5 seconds to make, but I know it doesn't look very good. So you might want to spruce that up a bit, which we'd recommend. So on Facebook, at the easiest way is to just upload an affiliate logo. And so I have the Facebook logo here, and we have a cropping tool, as many of you know, which is helpful for some logos. Just got to throw on the affiliate logo there, hit save. And now it's a small enhancement, but now Facebook has their logo there. So this could be Facebook's link that you share to Facebook. And as they click around, they see always that they're buying from Facebook. So let's take this like a big step further, right? So let's remove that logo from there, and let's customize what we call the header branding and colors. So this is where it gets very powerful. So instead of putting the Facebook logo as just that little tiny logo, we're now uploading it as what we call a header. And that will make it a lot bigger. So we'll see here, so the Facebook logo will be a lot bigger. But now I'm going to go and apply some branding options. I want to change some of the colors on the promotion, maybe to be Facebook blue. So I can change the ribbon. The ribbon is this, you'll see what it is. It's really where the game information gets put. I'm going to pick the Facebook blue. Now you could guess the Facebook blue, but who wants to guess when you could just pick directly from the logo? So I'm going to pick that. You could choose the opacity, which is kind of like the transparency of the ribbon. I'll just make it fully visible there. And let's make the text white on that. We can add some color accents on the page. Unfortunately, Facebook is just very simple. It's just one color, blue. So we'll leave that as is. And actually, before this call, I did find a background image. You could upload a different background image if you want. I found this little funny Facebook one here. And then you could apply an overlay to the background if you want. And so that can, make it darker or brighter. For now, let me just save that and we'll see what this looks like. So here it is. So just with a few clicks there, I've uploaded the Facebook logo as the header. Now you'll see small things, but it's Facebook blue here on the calendar. And as I click, the ribbon, which is here, is Facebook blue. We've got the date and time of the event, and then they can go ahead and purchase. But you'll see it feels a lot better like Facebook. If you share this to Facebook, they're a lot more likely to share this internally in the company. A few extra things we can go from there. So if we go back to Facebook as the affiliate, you can change the copy for Facebook. So you could say, welcome Facebook employees to the Sacramento Kings. Okay. You could make it bold, you can make it bigger, you could throw emojis on there if you want. There's a lot of different things you can do. So we'll do that. And then we can tweak the branding settings further. Actually, there's a lot you could do here. There's what we call content boxes where the information appears. We can make those fully transparent, maybe make white text. And we can actually apply a darker overlay. Let's say that background is a bit too bright. We can apply a black color that overlays on top of that background. And I'm pretty used to it, so I'm moving pretty fast. But now you'll see it's a little different. It says welcome Facebook employees for their link. And if I go to a game, you'll see the background is a little darker because I applied a black overlay to it. And then I changed these content boxes so that the text appears directly on the background. So it's looking pretty good, in my opinion. What do you think, Denise?
Looks good to me.
Looking good. Okay. So let's do another one. So we made Facebook. That was pretty fast. Let's do another. So let's go to affiliates again. So let's say you're on the phone with Delta Airlines. They want to bring their employees to the game. You could be on the phone with them and say, yep, I can set you up with a link that offers every single game for Delta Airlines employees. So while you're on the phone, you could just do what I'm doing here. Type Delta Airlines. You can find their logo online. I'm sure it's pretty easy. That's what I did before the call here. Found this Delta logo, so I can take that, drop it like that. Okay, I could apply some branding options. So similar to the Facebook one, I might as well take this Delta red that I took there. Let me make the text white on top of that. We can add some colors there. So let's make that the Delta blue, the Delta red. And let's see here. Image. I also found an image for Delta. That'd be a little funny, but it's just an airplane, Delta airplane there. We can put that.
It's on brand.
Yeah, it is on brand. And maybe let's lighten up that because it might be too much in your face. We can lighten up. Maybe we could darken it actually. That plane photo looked a little bright. Darken it there. Okay, so let's try this. So you're still on the phone with Delta. You're the rep. Choose yourself as the rep. And let's go ahead and save. And now as you're on the phone with Delta, you say, hey, I got a link for you. Here it is. I'm looking at it now. Maybe it's a little bit too dark, the Delta, because you can't see the logo there. You can make a few adjustments there. You can just go right back in, do Delta. Maybe I shouldn't have gone black. Maybe I go a little bit white. Let's try to lighten it up and see how that goes there. So yeah, I mean, you could make a few little tweaks to it. And now it's a little better, I think. There it is. So now you got Delta Airlines and they have their own link. So you could just send them this link. In fact, with Spinzo, you can shorten the links too. So we have custom links. A lot of you are familiar with this, where it's kingsgroups.com/Delta. I'm just taking the link. So now anyone in the world who goes to kingsgroups.com/Delta opens the Delta Airlines page.
Completely different look from Facebook, done
Yeah.
in minutes, not even, I mean, not very long. So
Yeah.
power of this and the ability to really customize these is immense.
Yeah. Now let's say if Delta, you only wanted to offer them a few games, right?
Yep.
You could easily do that. So if we go back to our affiliates and go to Delta Airlines, there is an option down here. A lot of people don't know about this. It's fairly new. Restrict to specific sales events. So if I do that now I'm going to pick which games that Delta should be coming to. So maybe I'm going to just say the ones right around Christmas. So the 20, 22, and 23. That's it. We're only offering Delta those 3 games. So I can go ahead and select those games. And now the Delta link, if I refresh it, it's only those 3 games. So look how easy it is to build a group offer. Like a group could call you, hey, I'm a school, or you could call a group, hey, I can set you up with a link. In that 1 or 2 minutes, you could do what I just did. And I did it with branding, with you don't have to have a picture in the back every time if you don't want one, but it looks kind of cool.
And the power of this too is that a lot of our teams will do fundraising and they have standard fundraising offers where it's $5. We'll create a group called standard fundraising offer. And even though you have, Hillsborough Church coming to one game and they're fundraising for one game, you can build them as an affiliate to that fundraising offer quickly and simply without having to go in and create and enter price codes and hold classes and all of that. That's already all done. All you're doing is coming in and making it happen quickly. So a lot of our affiliates technology can encompass a huge amount of your group sales by just doing the basics. The other thing is for some of those of you on bigger teams that have inside sales staff, maybe this is the approach you take with your inside sales staff or people outside of the group sales department. Hey, your groups are going to fall either into standard group offers or a fundraising offer. Those are the 2 things that you're going to work off of. So when you have a group, you come in, you choose whether it's a standard group offer or a fundraising group offer, and you're just going to go ahead and create your group as an affiliate, choose the game they're coming to, and go ahead and send them the link. So again, this can be broken down to very simple terms and be used in effective ways across your entire company.
So I just made one as Denise is talking there, and you'll see, just if you want a basic link, I just made one for Hillsborough Church with 1 event date. And now it's done, right? It doesn't have to look fancy. Hillsborough Church, they have 1 game date. They can go ahead now, choose their seats, lower corner, whatever they need. There, right? So
all set and ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go fancy.
More. Yeah, we'll go fancy.
Let's go fancy.
I do like our background video. A lot of you guys may have seen different background videos on Spinzo promotions. So let's do one more. So again, you guys are used to this now. We're going to do one for Duncan. So similar, we want it to really look like Duncan. So I'll put the name there. I'm going to customize the header branding and colors. I'm going to upload an affiliate logo here, and I've got the Duncan logo, which I got for this call. So we'll take that, we'll crop it like that. And now let's add some branding options to it. So we're going to take this ribbon, and we can use, what color is that, Denise?
Like a pinkish.
Pink? Okay.
It's a great debate whether it's pink or purple.
Yeah.
I think pink.
Yeah. So we can now take some of these colors. So I'm just picking the orange and the pinkish purple color there. And now we have a video because I did get a video before this call of Duncan. It's kind of neat. You'll see it here. So you could upload it like that. And you could, of course, apply an overlay. So if the video is too dark, you can lighten it. I think this video is pretty good. So I'm just going to, leave that to maybe just a slight color overlay on that. So I think we're looking pretty good here. We'll confirm that. Attach the rep. So let's say that's the rep who owns the Duncan file. Save it. Duncan.
And this was just a commercial that we found online. So if you're working with a potential client, you can go find some really cool branding and develop a page like this in a matter of minutes and share it with them. But look at how powerful this is. And it is maybe a little bit slow based on the screen sharing. It's going to be very speedy on Emmanuel's screen.
Looks good to me. Yeah.
It's going to be very speedy on his screen, but the power of Zoom slows it down. But look at this. If this doesn't scream Duncan, and then we've worked with teams that have done things where Duncan has put specialized codes or a promo code on the bottom of their receipt to be able to share with customers to come get discounted tickets. I mean, why wouldn't they want to send their buyers to a page like this? This is a great opportunity if you develop something like this to talk to your partnership team or your sponsorship team. Hey, like what sponsors do we have that would be willing to share this with their customers? Whether that be a bank that wants to share it with all of their customers, whether that be Dunkin' that wants to put something on their receipts, or Kroger, or you name it. So if a page looks and feels exactly like that brand, they're more likely and excited to share it. And that's really where our affiliate technology, not only from efficiency, but also branding and being able to really speak to individualized brands with, again, not having to reinvent the wheel and spend, many minutes or hours creating promotions.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, feel free to chime in on the chat. We'd be happy to answer them. So the last thing we want to show you guys in our time left is really how the tracking of these works. So in Spinzo, you're all familiar with a number of our different reports, but the key report that we like to utilize and leverage for our affiliate technology is our group audience report. So if you come into reports, or if you go to your specific group, this is the report that you'll find. So in the group audience report, you can go ahead and run any sort of date range. And this is going to pull up every single group right now for the Anaheim Ducks. So we're going to go ahead and funnel into one group called the Holiday Pack. So this is a Holiday Pack offer that they recently went out with here a couple days ago. And you can see now on a chart, day by day, how many viewers and how many purchases they've had on a day-by-day basis. The great thing is, because they've been using our affiliate technology for this to track their marketing channels, we now know exactly which marketing channels are driving the volume. So you can see right there, their email, their Duck subscriber email, which shouldn't be shocking to any of us, is driving the biggest amount of volume. But the next one is a Facebook ad, which typically Facebook ads don't convert as high as others, but that one is actually converting pretty well. And then their Duck social is converting. Their what site link, I guess that is SEM site link. Yeah. So search engine site link there. And then they have some others down the line. So they have some other emails. Their Ducks website is obviously converting pretty well. Their sales flyer, but they can instantly see what's working and what's not working. And if they are paying for any of this media and it isn't working, then they can go ahead and scale back and go other directions. Or they can say, hey, that email worked. Let's go ahead and time another email closer to, say, Black Friday or Cyber Monday, and go ahead and drive our conversions there. We're going to go to another example, Ethan, your team here, the Grizzlies, with your corporate offers. So the Grizzlies do a great job of using our affiliate technology for their corporate assist program. So this is where they go out to a number of different companies and offer them the opportunity to buy discounted tickets. Now they can see, because they've done this with affiliate technology, how each one of these companies is converting. So they can see the Memphis Shelby County Schools, while they've had a huge number of viewers, isn't converting as well as, say, FedEx is, or even Nike or Regional One Health Center. But let's say Ethan and his team want to go deeper and they want to understand, why is this not working, or what's happening? What's going on with each one of these links? Because we've created affiliates, we can go ahead and dive into one affiliate, for example. So this Shelby County Schools, and we can see exactly what happened. Clearly, someone shared a message back there right around Halloween. So Halloween, maybe not the best day to share a message in a school district, but hey, it got out, and then there was some huge hits on the first, but they had huge hits, and then now it's slowed down a little bit. So this may be a point where it's tailing off, that the rep that has this may want to go back out and say, hey, can you go ahead and reshare it right before the Thanksgiving break, when people will actually have time to come to games because they're not in school, kids are not in school, teachers are not, at work. So this really gives you that insight to understand. But the key with the affiliates is we can dive in and see each individual affiliate and see exactly how that communication has gone. So lots of great information and detail right here that you can really see and really track. The other powerful tool is our Spinzo map view. So if it is important for you to understand where your affiliates are coming from, with regards to just kind of looking at a physical map, you can actually scroll down on the affiliate level here in our Spinzo map view. So if Emmanuel typed in FedEx, for example, in there, which obviously a very big company in the Memphis area, we're now going to see where those people are coming from. So now our chart got a little bit smaller, and our view of exactly where these FedEx employees are coming from based on their billing address is now showing for us. So we can really get a good idea of exactly where they are, where they're coming from. And if we wanted to, with any sort of subset of this, so if Emmanuel pulls up a different subset, a different affiliate, we can actually dive in and understand exactly who these people are. So maybe you are doing something out in an area of town, and you want to go ahead and dive into those nonprofits in that area of town. You can go ahead and pull from your fundraising link, for example, and go ahead and talk to those people. So you can go ahead and pull that information, pull those people very simply, and go ahead and generate a report, come back to our Flex report, and understand exactly who they are, what they bought, even what affiliate they bought from, and then be able to use that data for your use cases. What have we missed, Emmanuel? Anything else?
No, I mean, I think the parting message is that affiliates could be used for separately branded links, for separately tracked links, but they take seconds to make, because you'll notice we didn't type one price today. We made a link for Delta, we made a Hillsborough Church, Duncan, Facebook, and I didn't have to type one price code, one price, anything, dates, dealing with event dates, because that was all done once at the beginning of the season as a standard group offer. And that doesn't take long with Spinzo anyway, 5 or 10 minutes. But once you do that, then you can make the affiliate links all season long for either branding or tracking. And once you kind of wrap your head around that, you can become a lot better with your work and be a lot more efficient, because you can just build one standard group offer and then just blow out as many links as you want on that. And the only time you'd really have to not use affiliates is if you're offering another group highly specialized pricing or some very special fan experience that not everyone else is getting, something like that. But otherwise, the affiliate link technology is great. We have clients in the NHL, NBA, NFL who'll do, say, $3 million worth of tickets through Spinzo, and 2 or 2.5 million of it is driven through affiliate links. So it's very powerful. It can be a step function change in what you produce.
Absolutely. Yes, go ahead, Michael.
Hey guys, appreciate you doing this. Michael Salick out here in Seattle with Rebel XP. Good to meet everybody. Just question on it, because it's so easy to make these links. Have you guys had any success from teams that actually make the links as part of their prospecting and their outreach to almost hook that group leader in their interest? Because
yes,
it's so much easier to make them ahead of time.
That's a fantastic idea.
We as reps usually do it after you get the green light, but are any teams leveraging the simplicity of this to actually just say, hey, here's what we do with Delta. Look, I just made one for you for Alaska Airlines, XYZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't speak to reps, but I mean, if anyone does that, I think it's a great idea. I mean,
It's a brilliant idea.
It literally takes 1 minute. Like if I was a rep, I would, and if I'm going to talk to Delta Airlines, why wouldn't I do what I just did?
Mm-hmm.
Like that took 1 or 2 minutes on our system. You didn't have to do anything special. You could then literally send the link, and you could say, do you want this link? If so, just say yes, and I'll hit the publish button and you could buy.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great idea.
Or even like, welcome Denise, do you want to take your employees out to the game? Here's how simple it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already customized this specifically for you. Yeah, I agree. Michael, that's the brilliant part of it. And, you know, I know we do have some reps, I want to say that do that, but I would say it's not done as much as it should be because it is so simple. So great question. Taylor, go ahead.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks again for doing this. I will say I did use the affiliates during our playoff, you know, that game that we had, and it made the tracking 10 times better for me, and it made it so much easier. This might be a little bit niche, but obviously we use your free tier program feature a lot when it comes to like our free ticket program in the spring. How does that work with affiliates? Does it have to be separate because we typically build out free tiers per organization that we use this for? Or like, would this have to be one free tier program for that group, and then we just attach it to all the affiliates rather than building out, you know, hundreds of separate ones?
Yeah, great question.
Yeah, it is good. We would recommend then like merging all of your free tier programs into one, which is how you would do it today. And we could work with you in the off season there. But we've always been expanding the affiliate system. And, you know, in the future, it's something we could potentially look into. Is there a free tier program to attach as well, you know, at the affiliate level? But yeah, you could merge them. And actually, Taylor, we have in the affiliate, in the free tier program system, you now have a way when you add codes to it to say, I think you may known this already, but you could say this is for school A or this is for school B.
Yeah.
Or you
in the notes.
Yeah, in the notes. So yeah, so lots of ways to do that.
We do that for like I know there's a couple of people from the Atlanta Hawks on here. Emily Hanover does the Junior Hawks program, and so there are affiliate links to track how each Junior Hawks program is doing. But their free tier program is one holistic free tier program, and we just upload a note as we upload the emails that belong to a specific program. So great question, but yeah, that's definitely being done.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Any other questions about our affiliate technology? Obviously, if you have more questions, you know where to find us. Please feel free to reach out. Thank you, everyone, for joining. So from here, if you have joined and you've been on here, we have screenshotted who's here. We will go ahead and take the email that you registered with, and we will send you a $25 DoorDash gift card by the end of the week. If you don't see it by Friday lunchtime Eastern time, let us know. That means something happened in the process, but we will go ahead and send that directly to you. As always, guys, thank you. We appreciate you. As for those of you that are clients, those of you who would like to have further conversation based on what you saw here today, please let us know. And have a great rest of your Tuesday.